Hey YouTube, XX the Panzer XX here, and you guys are in for a special treat. To kind of honor the start of our channel's partnership and the adding of Arctic Spetsnaz to the Gamer Review, I figured a special review was needed to not only promote that, but also to show our new titles that we're going to be using. So, you've probably already noticed the new titles. Those were made by Arctic Spetsnaz, and he did a very good job at them. You should comment on his channel and tell him how good he did. Anyway, the moment is here, the moment you've all been waiting for. You guys have asked me time and time again to do this, and I'm finally going to do it. So here it is. My entire Axis and Allies collection. Alright, let's start off with the Axis, my boys. The boys in the back, those are my elite boys, the Germans. Alright, I guess I'll start off with the tanks and go through there. I got a King Tiger, a Veteran Tiger, Tiger 1, a Panzer IV Ausf F2, Panzer IV Ausf G, I think, 2 Panzer IV Ausf G, a Veteran Panzer III Ausf L, 3 Panzer III Ausf Fs, and a Panzer II Ausf F. That's my tank forces, my elite tank force. Then my artillery, I have a 88mm with a gun shield. Then I have another 88 without the gun shield. I have 3 Pak 38s, 2 whites, and 1 kind of green. I got a Pak 40. I still have not memorized the name of that artillery because I don't use it a lot. But it's anti-infantry, and then I got the Nebelwerfer 42. So that's my artillery forces for the Germans. Then my kind of mechanized forces. I know that this area here is considered armored, not mechanized, but I put them with there to make room. I got my tank destroyers, or a Jagd Panther, which is my baby, a Stug 3 Ausf D, I believe, and then a Marder 2 Ausf M. For my mechanized forces, I got an SDKF C231, an SDKF C251, 2 Opel Blitzes, 2 Kubelwagens, and then my Air Force, I got 1 Stuka. I need to get more airplanes for my Germans. Now for that long line of infantry there. Let's start off in the back. The artillery for the infantry, I have 2 SGRW, I don't remember what caliber they are. They might be an 80, I'm not sure. But there's artillery pieces. And then the leaders of the army, I got an SS Hauptsturmführer. He's the leader, so I guess that kind of makes this an SS division. I'm not sure. Oh well, he's just the leader. And then the XO is a Wehrmacht Oberleutnant. So those are the leaders of the army. Now to make up the army for machine gun support, I got 3 MG42s, 2 over there, and 1 there, and then an MG34. Now if you see here, 4 there, and 4 there, I have 8 Panzerfausts. That's right, 8 Panzerfausts. So if you go up against me, expect to get a rocket to the face if you're a tank. Don't get close to my infantry. And then for, after the Panzerfausts, I have 2 Veteran Fallschirmjäger. 1 there, and it's kind of hard to see from this video, and 1 there. The Germans actually invented paratroopers. That's the Fallschirmjäger was the first paratroopers on the planet Earth. They had 2 major differences. Well, 1 major difference from American paratroopers, which had a good thing and a bad thing. The straps were different, which the good thing about the straps being different for the Germans is the German Fallschirmjäger could shoot while coming down, where the American paratroopers couldn't. But the bad thing about the straps was it was less predictable and less safe than the American straps. So it's a trade-off. Then after that, if I can find it on here. Okay, there's one, and there's the other. I have 2 Pioneers, which I do not use a lot. Then for my main infantry choice, I have 4 Kar 98s, 2 there, and 2 there. Then for elite infantry, I have 3 Wehrmacht veteran infantry, 2 there, and 1 there. And then right there, in the center, I have an what is he again? I think he's an SS Panzer Grenadier. And then special infantry in the center, I got a Schutzen motorized infantry, which I don't use a lot. And then my baby, right, where's he at? Right here. This is my baby. My Flammenwerfer. I think it's the 34 in the miniatures, I'm not sure. So it's the Flammenwerfer 34. 34 is 34 in German. Okay, now let's take a look at my other Axis forces, which look pathetic compared to my German forces. My Finnish forces, I got a Stug 3 Alpha G, a Finnish officer, and a Finnish troop. So, not very good. Romania, probably the 3rd best. I got a SDKFC 251 given to them by the Germans, and then a Renault tank that would be captured from the French. 2 anti-tank grenadiers and Romanian infantry. I think my second best force after the Germans is my Japanese. I think those are Hagos. I have not seen the card in a while, so I don't remember. Anyway, I have 2 Jap Hagos, if that's what it is. If it's not, I'm sorry. For machine gun support. I really don't remember the names of all of these, so I apologize. I think that's it's a type something, and there's a different type something. But the 2 machine gun supports. And then the leaders of the Japanese actually have the second most, or the Japanese are actually tied. I have 5 officers, 2 German, 2 Japanese, and 1 Finnish. So the Japanese have a sergeant and a SNLF, which was the Japanese Marines, captain. So really the Japanese and the German, the SS Hauptsturmführer and the Japanese captain, are the 2 leaders of my army. Then my 2 XOs are the Wehrmacht Oberleutnant and the Finnish officer, and then the sergeant would be be after that. Yeah. Then I have 2 Type 98 mortars, I believe it is, on the sides. Then I have 2 Arisaka, a jungle spotter, and a bicycle troop for my Japanese. Then my Italians, this one goes to Axis, Italian Axis. Yay, there's your Italians that you love so much. Yay. I have 1 Italian artillery, which I don't remember the name. I have 2 Barixia mortars and 2 Fusil Modelo 18 something. Yeah, I don't remember the name of them. But there's those. And then my huge Hungarian force. They're definitely the bad boys of the army. They're so big. Such a huge fucking force. Makes my Germans look so tiny. I got a Hungarian machine gun team and a Hungarian infantry. So everybody pro-Axis, there you go. I hope I can get the Allies in time. I got a couple more minutes to go. Then my Allies force. Starting with the Russians, I have an IS-2, a KV-1, and then T-34, and then 3 T-70s. Then I have a little amphibious tank. For artillery, I have a CIS 257mm model 1942 Russian anti-tank gun. 2 of them. I have that anti-tank gun, which I don't remember the name, and then I mixed a Polish anti-tank gun in there because I only had 1 Polish, so I said, put it in with the Russians. Then I have I don't remember the name of it, but there's the tank destroyer, which is one of my favorite pieces of all the game. It's a rare piece. I got a Lend-Lease half-track, and then a airplane. I think that's the IL-10 Sturmovik. Then forces I have led by 2 commissaires, I have 2 PDRT anti-tank gun rifles, 5 Mosin Nagants, a Brixia machine gun team, not a Brixia, a Maxim machine gun team, a sniper, a Soviet conscript. In the middle, what is that in the middle? In the middle I got a PPSH-41, and that's my Soviet forces. Over here, the second largest force of my allies is the British. I have a Cromwell, a Sherman, a Stuart, a Humber Scout car, and the reason that tank isn't over here with the other tanks is because he's not really a British tank, he's North African. It might be a Valentine, I don't remember exactly what it is. But anyway, it's one of the British tanks that was given to North Africa, so I thought I'd put it in with the British, since it's the only one I got. And then I got a Spitfire Ace. The British are definitely the artillery of my allies. They have 2 pounder, I think it is, and then 3 entrenched anti-tank guns. Then led by them is an inspiring lieutenant. For artillery I got a mortar. Then I have 2 Bren machine gun teams, 2 SMLE number 2 riflemen, and 1 Vickers machine gun team. As for my French, which is right here, I have 2 Samuas, 1 Hotchkiss tank, 1 airplane which I don't remember the name of. I got 5 French infantry. I don't remember what gun they use. I threw a Belgium infantry in here because I only had 1 Belgium. And then I got a French machine gun team. So they're the 3rd largest of my allies. And then here's my Americans. I got a Stuart, a GM4, I think it is, anti-tank gun. Then I got another GM, I don't remember the number, but it's an artillery vehicle. I got 2 half-tracks, and then I got an anti-tank gun, and a howitzer, which is more anti-infantry. And then I got the, what is that again? I don't remember the name of it, but that's a anti-aircraft gun, so it's like the only primarily anti-aircraft gun that I have. The 88mm are anti also, but they're more tanks. And then I have 1 little engineer. So that's my allied force. So this is my Axis and Allies army. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll enjoy you know, the new host. We have 2 reviewers now, me and Arctic Spence Nuts, as you already know, and I hope you guys enjoy the new titles. So I'm happy that the Gamer Review is expanding, and I hope that you guys will profit from our videos and enjoy yourself. So I'm XX the Panzer XX, and you're watching the Gamer Review. And like always, until next time, XX the Panzer XX out.